is Sark Arrogance. This is Sark Arrogance.
Well, I thought that was up there the whole time. It'd be without recording, it'd be some really good fucking conversations. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Tequila and Champagne Podcast. Okay, with your host Shayla Ron and my co-host Pablo. Say what's up to him.
Hello.
Yeah.
My name is Pablo. I'm a co-host on Tequila and Champagne. Yeah, I got a whole lot of nicknames that people call me. Sometimes, you know, your favorite podcaster calls me, but you know what it is. It's your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the bearded wonder, aka the pod boss, aka Pod's gift, aka the Delta lover. Oops. Mr. More AKAs in HBCU, pinkies up. You already know what it is. Yeah, we are here. Episode 99, twin.
Yeah, and took a little time, but we got here. Okay, come on, 99. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why we probably seem a little different and acting the way that we acting is because this episode is very emotionally triggering. Okay, which we love to do. I don't think we've provoked y'all that much in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to contain, you know, the excitement of discussing trauma. But yeah, other than that, what's been up with you, twin? How you feeling? What's new?
Well, you know, I had the podcast festival. That was last week. Yeah, last week before last, one and two. I spoke. That was dope.
Okay.
I inspired like 2 people. They want to start a podcast now, just off the words that I said.
Let's go.
It felt weird, you know, because of, you know, all the things that I've been going through. To come into a room where everybody just loved me. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, that feeling was so surreal. Like the people that knew me loved me. And then people who didn't know me saw that love and it was like, oh, who's this guy? We gotta love on him too. And I was like,
that don't happen often. Yeah.
So that was dope. I met some doctors, some lawyers, podcasters. Yeah, you know, some, you know, smart people, some fake smart people. I met a lot of people, man.
You was in the right room. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I met a Instagram famous podcaster.
Okay.
Do
you want to name who it was?
What's her name? Her name is T. Pretty Brown Eyes T on Instagram.
Okay.
Her and her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, her and her husband, GQ, they have the Battle Twin podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So I met them. They're coming on Tequila.
Okay.
So that will probably be a relationship episode. So y'all get ready for that.
A relationship episode.
Yeah.
No answers.
Yeah, for y'all who don't know her, she's the one that sits in the car and then she goes like this and says unpopular opinion before she starts going on her soliloquy. So yeah, they'll be coming on soon. It was just fun. It was really fun, man. Yeah, had a good time. Drunk some tequila. Got some people on Tequila and Champagne.
Okay.
You know, I told them don't do 50-50 like me. Told them, so, you know, 75-25 get you right, you know.
Yeah, a splash and a pour.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, it was dope. Other than that, back to work. Getting ready for the 2026, you know. Getting ready for our revamp. So, you know.
Yeah. It was going to be a good one.
Yeah. So, how about you?
What have I been doing?
Yeah, what you been doing? Anything exciting? Or as somebody always asks me, what's one exciting thing that happened to you today?
What is one exciting thing that
Yeah,
happened
I get
immediately?
that question every day, every
Let
single
me
day. I get that question.
exciting. I'm gonna
Yep.
say it was so exciting by the time that I got off of work to have enough time to pour this cup of tequila and hop on this podcast. Yeah. Yeah. No extra special, like, mixed drink or nothing. It's just tequila.
Oh,
This was a pour.
this gonna be a good episode, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? This is enough tequila for the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nothing else new. Still working.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I had to swallow that one a little bit, but I love what I do.
Yes. I love what I do as well. But I like what I do after work better.
Lord knows.
I put a clock on myself.
What a clock on yourself for what?
To fire my 9 to 5 and do my 5 to 9. Well,
That's
you know.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Aren't you're on like a 15, 18 month?
Mm-hmm. We're down to 14 months now.
Okay. See, I knew I was close. You know what I'm saying? I know it was close. It was close. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I feel that. I love that for you.
And the way it's going is looking like it's gonna be reality. So
I love that. Okay.
My birthday 2027. It's gonna be a celebration.
So we looking forward to 27.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm looking forward to 27 too. I was just thinking, like, since I'm born in February, like the 6th of February, even though flights are much, much cheaper, I was like, maybe I should just celebrate my birthday in April.
Hey, so be it.
So be it. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right?
Yeah.
So would you like to tell the people what we're gonna talk about today? Let me take a sip.
To ease my mind, I ought to, but I'm gonna just give it to y'all dry. Today, we shall be discussing daddy issues.
On both
Real
sides,
scary.
people.
On both sides, okay? Because everybody thinks like, oh, daddy issues that it's just women. No, it go both ways. Okay. Yeah, it gets deep. All right.
So let me get a definition for people so they understand what we're going to talk about. We got daddy issues, or the more professional way of calling it nowadays, a father wound. Yeah, I know, right? Refers to an emotional injury or trauma that arises from the problematic or unhealthy relationship with one's father figure. This
I don't like the word wound because
for some people it is a wound.
I mean, it is, it's sensitive, it's open, it's closed, it's open. Yeah, I just don't like it. But please proceed. I can get over it.
Yeah. So physical or emotional absence of the father, neglect or abuse, critical or controlling parenting, and lack of emotional support are the causes of daddy issues. Father wounds or daddy issues can have a profound or lasting effect on individuals, including difficulty in relationships, particularly on the men's side. Low self-esteem, insecurity, trust issues, fear of abandonment, problems with intimacy or emotional connection, difficulty setting boundaries, substance abuse, or other unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Fear of abandonment.
Just at us next time. That's
because I swear to God, what I learned was that you could go. Ain't no fear in that. I said, bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
What? But I understand.
Yeah. So we're going to get into that. But first, we're going to lighten this shit up real quick before we jump into that shit. Here goes real-time reaction.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, but that was crazy. She's married and giving out Instagram while you married. That's type crazy.
The whole startup, like, why you grabbing my hand? What you doing? I don't even know you. Why you touching me first and foremost? There's a way to approach and that wasn't it.
Seemed to be working, you know what I'm saying?
The fact that she's married and she gave out her Instagram and basically entertained the conversation, that was a bit OD.
It's an indication that she want to be out the marriage, if you ask me. When you start giving out Instagrams and entertaining something and you say you 6 years, you ain't happy where you at, baby.
I'm over here like, yo, she pleasant, she nice, all right, I mean, he rinsing it up, that's nice. It's not like, you know, normally New York women, they be like, yo, what you want? Then she heard I'm married. I'm like, what? Why is you talking to this boy if you married?
Oh, wow. I couldn't agree more.
Really?
What? I could not agree more. First of all,
I saw it different.
You saw it different because I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
How
So
did you
I see it as
shut up. Ain't no fucking way. Okay, that's a different personality.
Go ahead, ma'am.
No. You go ahead. I'm going to take
You
it.
sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Okay. So I saw it as she was uncomfortable. She did not want to give the number up. Giving the Instagram is the safer play because she can block this nigga the moment she gives the Instagram to him. He try to hit her up. So she never has to see this nigga ever again.
Okay. Understood. When you a single fucking woman, let me tell you something. When you my goddamn wife. When you my fucking wife, okay, and you happy in your marriage, you blind to this shit. Ain't no motherfucker. Okay, I understand like initially being polite and that it is cute. You know what I mean? I don't trip off of flirting. You know what I'm saying? Me too. But that's initial, like, okay, I'm married, you know, but the whole like grabbing the hand and it was like, okay, no, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Okay. Now, if you single and you got a boyfriend or whatever, who cares? But you're all the way married. Not no man be able to like grab you by your hand, hold and caress that bitch, and then proceed to ask you for your number and then try again after being denied to get your social media. You say, okay, that is keeping the conversation open. That's keeping that shit open. Because if you married and you not interested, then it's like, okay, haha, that's cute. We flirted, whatever. I feel like I'm a bad bitch. I can still pull little niggas. The other side of that is like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I can still pull little niggas. I'm not really happy in my marriage. I'm gonna talk to whoever the fuck I feel like talking to. So you take your cheating ass on somewhere, because bitch, if you my fucking wife, I'd be goddamn if somebody holds your fucking hand. Your hand. And then you give them your information after that. So now this motherfucker about to know your name, about to scroll and stalk through your Instagram, know your fucking age, when your birthday is, be message you about dumb shit. If that's not who you want to talk to, that's not who you're going to talk to. But now this nigga can slide in your DMs. He cannot text you, but he has access to you because you just gave up. Yeah. Bitch, get the
but
not my wife.
We have to also understand we in this era of men and their egos.
I don't give a fuck.
Very sensitive. You tell a nigga no, you might end up on the floor. Like,
well, I've
seen that.
I have also seen that, but you are a black woman, so you used to this. Hey, all that shit, like gas station talk, all that bullshit. Depending upon what you interested in, if you like that type of attention, you gon' entertain it. If you somebody that's like me, single, married or not, you are not allowed to speak to me in this capacity. You may not try to holler at me at the gas station. That's a no. That's a no. I am blind to motherfucker. I don't hear shit. I don't see shit. I just came to get some gas and going about my fucking business. You're married. One is me having respect for my fucking self. You don't have no respect for yourself or your fucking marriage. Boo, piss poor. And I hope your nigga reads through your DMs and divorce your dumb ass, take the kids, take the dog, keep the house, and you don't get a fucking thing. Cause that shit disrespectful.
Okay. That's one side of it.
That's why I'm not getting married. Yeah.
What if Literally, she leaves the produce section, hits block immediately. Then what?
You ain't got no rape whistle? You don't know how to call for help?
Some niggas don't.
Listen, this is the thing about initially opening up this door, okay? Like I said, when motherfuckers try to talk to me, I do not see, I cannot hear, I'm deaf and I'm fucking blind to you, okay? I'm going on about my fucking business. That has always worked for me. The little like, hey, how you doing? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Doing good. Oh, you know, all that extra conversation and shit, that's what leads to other things. Now, I have denied niggas and niggas have wanted to fight me because of it. Okay, but I realize it's because of how I open my mouth, what I'm saying to you, you know, because for some people, any reaction is an open door. If you don't have nothing, it ain't nothing. People will go on about their business. That's human fucking nature. Don't nobody really like to be ignored once they've been acknowledged. But if you ignore a motherfucker like the entire fucking time, your outcome is different. Do your math. I don't trust this hoe.
Because I'm about to say, because you, nigga, you're built different, my nigga.
Yeah.
So a nigga, you ignore a nigga, they be like, oh, all right, she look like she can rumble a little bit, and niggas ain't trying to squabble. Okay.
I look like I can fight, so niggas don't want to fight me.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what you said.
It's not an easy win, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. It's not gonna be an easy win. And a not easy win for a man is a loss. Like, he can still win, but if you took that nigga there, he still lost in our eyes. Like, nigga, you let her run up on you like this.
I ignore that shit. I ignore all of that. I just don't. You may not speak to me here. Everybody not allowed to speak to me.
You right.
Yeah. So, but everybody allowed to speak to her. Anybody can talk to her.
Listen, remember when I said I was gonna call your name down the street, you was gonna keep walking. They remember.
Oh yeah, I am that type of person. You can call me by my name, and I'm going to keep walking. Now you put that key in front of that shade, I might turn my head.
Nigga, I'm gonna say your whole fucking name. I'm gonna call your whole fucking government. Yell it down the street, nigga. You better turn around.
I definitely don't trust you. I'm still walking. Okay. Now, if you call me by my childhood nickname, and that's a whole nother, you my family. I know I'm looking for you, but do not call my name. Don't say Shay. Don't say Shay LaRon. Don't say. I'm gonna keep walking.
I'm gonna
call my full government,
nigga. First, middle, and last name, my nigga. I'm gonna call it down the street.
If you're this close to me, I might turn around and scare you. I might bite your face off. Yeah, I act like that. I have one of those personalities right here. So yeah,
if you in a farmer's market and I just walk up on you and say your whole name, it's gonna be a situation.
It's a no, bitch.
I'm trying to grab some fruit, nigga.
Fuck, you better, you better walk around and come from the front. You know who I am? You can't walk up on me, nigga. You pull a whole fucking shit. Hell no. You done flip the switch. So I gotta put the military side of it back.
And it's funny because Christina said something similar. Like, when she saw you, she didn't want to say your name because she's like,
she did.
You're right, but she said at first she felt like she didn't want to say your name because she's like, I just saw her walking. I was like, okay, that Shay's here, and then she texted me like, I just saw Shay, and I was like, okay, say something. She's like, yeah, I don't know.
I heard the first Shay. I heard that. But I was like, man, it's probably a bunch of Shays here.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, Shay LaRon. I was like, huh? Oh. I was like, Christina. Yeah. It depends on the location. I was in a closed location.
She knows this person, so don't be yelling Shay LaRon out in public and think she's gonna turn around.
Yeah, I know her voice. Yeah. I just, God, yeah. No, I love her. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so funny. Sorry, guys.
Let's get into these questions that we have here.
Take another sip to ease my mind.
Absolutely. This episode is brought to you by Tequila. That's it.
And Red Bull.
You know what I mean? Gives you wings, my nigga. So, So it also said that people with father wounds or daddy issues, and mind you, we're not laughing at the topic. We're just fucking silly people. So they said that people with daddy issues or father wounds have a people pleasing complex. So you've had a job. I've had a job. You've had male bosses. Has there ever been a time where you needed just an approval from that boss?
From a male boss? No.
Yep, from a male boss. You just threw them the idea just to be like, oh, that's a good idea. You didn't want nothing else, but that was a good idea.
I've received that.
Okay.
From male bosses.
Okay.
It's female bosses that I got an issue with.
Oh, well, hold on. A couple of weeks. We're gonna deal with them niggas in a couple of
When
weeks.
we talk about mama issues, I will bring that up. I promise you. But no, I've never had an issue with male bosses and ideas that I have about things.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like you can't tell me no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, and this took years of therapy to find out, I don't like male bosses. Every job I had, when I had a male boss, I had a problem. These niggas can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have an issue with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't tell me what to do. Especially if we're the same age, you really can't tell me what to do.
Dang, I got daddy issues, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was reading this up, I was like, yeah, this is all me. And I fully embrace this. But yeah, male bosses can't tell me what to do. I do not like male authority figures. That's probably why me and police officers don't get along. Like,
well, you're black.
that part too.
I wanna fully understand where you're coming from, but I'm guessing I can only understand from my point of view with female bosses. But I do feel like every male boss that I've had, even though I have an authority issue, I have always found a way to like smooth them over or like glaze them and like maybe glaze isn't the right word. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
To where they become nicer to me and I end up getting what I want from that. So
with that, they would try to be cool with me. Like the boss I have now, like when we have meetings, he talks about baseball, he talks about football with me. I don't want to hear none of that. Like, that's because he's my boss. If he was my coworker, me and him probably be best of friends. Because he was born on the cusp. He's like, he's a Capricorn Aquarius. He's right there on that cusp. So me and him probably would have been cool as shit at one point. But the fact that he's my boss and the fact that he's like 4 years younger than me, it's hard and difficult for me to be like, this man cool.
He an Aquarius.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? He's an Aquarius.
Yeah, he's like, I forgot what day it is. He's literally like that the first day. So he's like, depending on where the sun sets, that's what he is that day. Oh, the first day of Aquarius? Yeah. So like the 21st? So he's on that cusp of Capricorn or Sagittarius. Okay, because I don't know. Well, I can see the difference because you may like female Sagittarius and I like male Sagittarius. Okay. I love a female Sagittarius. Nigga, female Sagittarius. Okay. That's my rising. So okay. I definitely get where you're coming from. We definitely have like completely, totally different views on that. At the same time. Because if it was a female boss, I don't give a fuck about your interest, bitch. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I could care less, but also it may be like your view of authority. And then if that had anything to do with your dad, my view on authority is just like, I don't look at you above me. Not at all. None what the fuck soever. I don't care what your title is. You are not
above me, okay?
Mhm.
Because that's me telling myself, like, oh, you've done something in your life that's better than what I've done. A bit, please.
Yeah.
Don't make me
Yep.
pull out my record. Like, I don't have to throw that in
Exactly.
nobody's face, but I don't know. You
Mhm.
are not up here because this is your title.
Mhm.
This how much you get paid compared to what I get paid.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. Okay.
And also,
Yeah.
because my dad wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
my mama had boyfriends.
Mm.
And you know, the 80s, 90s, they thought, well, you ain't had no fault in your life, so I gotta be tough on you. I gotta be strict. So that was the,
Different types of authority too, but like all being a male figure. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
don't know you, and here you are to tell me what the fuck to do. I don't like
Exactly.
it. I got
Right.
you. Okay. I just
But
don't
yeah.
like being told what to do because, like, shut the fuck up, talking to me. Put it in the email.
So
Sorry.
next one. What is the most cliche daddy issue thing you've ever seen someone do?
Male side or female side?
Either side.
Okay. Most cliche female side is what, choosing the wrong partners.
Mm-hmm.
It go both ways. But
Mhm.
yeah, I would say choosing the wrong partners.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get their way.
Please, I did that.
Yeah. Trying to get their way.
And it, like, to a certain extent, but
Mhm.
I don't like cry because I'm getting a ticket.
Right.
I cry when I'm misunderstood.
Gotcha. No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about these niggas. Like, if they're losing the argument, nigga, that's the haymaker. They gonna start crying and like, why you don't listen to me? And this, that, and the third. That's what I seen.
Oh, I see what you mean. I can't say I ain't never done that, but that's like not my MO, my go-to to just start crying in an argument. I need a
Yep.
solution. And then who are
Okay.
the tears for? Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. First video.
My bad.
I don't have those whore daddy issues. I have the daddy issues where I'm willing to abandon you, the situation, and anything that we've created together, I'm willing to leave it, okay? And I have never believed a word you said. I just went with the flow. Those kind of daddy issues.
Yeah, those are my daddy issues.
That's your daddy issues?
I don't believe a fucking word you saying. But I'm gonna go with the flow. I will leave this bitch. I will dip. I will and delete you from my brain. It may hurt, but I'm okay with self-inflicted pain. Those are my daddy issues. That's a really good one right there. Goodbye says detachment.
Yeah, I think outside of the two people that I was super attached to, I think everybody else caught that from me. Like, I can just go. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to do any of this. It's just those two just happened to fucking break the goddamn wall down. And I was like, ooh.
Sucks sometimes, but you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't suck sometimes. So it just is what it is when you get to this point. It's just like, well,
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah.
Okay.
You can
All
go.
right, here we
You can go. You know,
everybody
like,
can't go.
you can go. It'll hurt. Sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Bye.
He's so sick.
A man with a father wound is emotionally unavailable to his woman and his children because he has unconsciously abandoned his own emotions and is triggered by emotions in others. The little boy in him that was raised by an oppressive father was forced to deny his own emotions. Therefore, it is automatic for him to deny your emotions. Even though he doesn't know it, the lost boy within him feels alone, angry, and not good enough. This is why he's super critical, defensive, and has outbursts of rage. The reason he struggles to apologize or admit that he's wrong is because the lost boy within him already feels that he has been so wronged by his father. You can't force emotional connection with this man. He has to choose it himself. By healing his childhood traumas and his father wound, this man can restore himself back to a heart-centered, grounded masculine man.
There's some facts in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Looking back at it, that was my dad. So the cycle continued with me.
Do you don't think that you did the opposite as far as like being emotionally unavailable? Like you don't think that you were maybe more emotionally unavailable? Maybe not like in your youngest years, but like when you were serious about something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely get that. But that's the part of you being an Aquarius that doesn't want somebody to feel like the same pain that you've ever felt. So you do the opposite. Yeah. Even though motherfuckers still continue to do you wrong and don't realize the sacrifice that it takes to not say, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah, I would do the most so they wouldn't. That's how I got my son. Like I refuse to let him grow up without a father. Yeah, I'll do that until I don't feel the love in return.
Is that like an abandonment type of? Well, okay.
Yeah. So if I don't feel that love or just that appreciation of somebody actually loving on you, that turns me cold. Like if I'm like literally if I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, I'm up, I'm happy, I'm up, I'm smiling, da 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 da, and then I get the
nigga. Oh my god, I'll be like, leave. Then leave. Like, yeah, I definitely feel that. I hate a lack of appreciation or gratitude. Yeah, but you'll end up getting the same energy back.
Absolutely.
Karma. Yeah. I don't have to do nothing. Karma got me. Shit.
Yeah, karma is real.
That bitch worked for me for the last 10 years.
Yeah. So okay. The can I fix him obsession. I don't know. This ain't you.
Fix you?
There's an act of love where women don't want their man to leave because of the abandonment of their father. So they try to fix the man that they're with, regardless of what the issue is. Like, oh, he cheated on me with 10 women. That's cool. If I keep loving on him, he's gonna stop cheating, or this nigga don't take out the trash. But if I show him to take out the trash, or I keep telling him he's gonna take out the trash. So how do you feel about that?
Well,
because I know a couple women like that.
Listen. Look. If you feel like you can change somebody, you wrong. You can tell them about themselves, and if it feel right to them, they'll switch up. They'll change. If they have a problem with consistently changing, that's because maybe this is new to them, or maybe they finally cared enough to do so, but maybe they're just not good at it yet, right? And then you have motherfuckers that literally do not give a fuck about you. You can say the same thing over and over again, and they'll never do it because they never gave a fuck about you. But you happen to miss those signs because you were thinking that you could change somebody, or I don't know, coerce them into giving a fuck about you. That's up to them if they care or not. That's up to you how you gonna move. But whoever it is, there's 100 of them at the beach. There's 100 of them at Walmart right now. Like they everywhere
in the produce section.
In the produce section, but don't ever think that you have the power to change somebody. Somebody can be influenced by you and want more and change because of that. But other than that, if they don't want to, they're not fucking going to. They do not care.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. A few of my friends, they go through that. They want to fix niggas.
Fix?
Yeah.
That sounds like a full-time job.
It is. And they're crying, they be in the group chat. It's like, yo, y'all want to hang out? I said, I gotta get out the house for a second. I'm like, okay.
You ain't crying for me.
And then while we're out, and he like, yo, come home. And be like, yo, I gotta leave y'all.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know?
I'm outside. My phone is, I don't know.
So,
I think
yeah,
that's so disrespectful, but it comes from like a deep insecurity if you feel like you can't let your partner come out. Now, another thing is just like being totally disrespected, you know, and then like staying out till 7 a.m. But like other than that, again, you can't change nobody. Good luck.
Okay. All right, let's talk about women wanting old niggas.
Wanting old niggas to do what?
To be with. Like, is it the wisdom? Is it the money? Is it?
I mean, define old nigga though.
So, like, for you, it'd be like a nigga that's like 55. Like y'all generations apart. Like niggas didn't grow up with none of the same shit.
Okay, I dated somebody that that's how.
So like, was it the wisdom? Was it because the nigga had bread, or was it just an old nigga you can get advice from that's not your dad? Like,
no, I was like, let me try this.
Okay. I've dated a couple of older women. It was more nurturing for me. You know, we won't talk about that on the mommy issue episode, but
we're gonna get there.
Yeah, it was more nurturing. That's probably why I like women with big breasts. You know what I mean? And so I could snuggle in there and shit and get good hugs.
You don't like big titties. Everybody like big titties.
So yeah, but I've known women to do that too. They get the older guy in their life. You know, it's almost like a seat warmer for your dad. Like, I never had an older nigga to tell me this, that, or third, or they want the wisdom from that old nigga. Like, hey, this nigga lived. He's able to tell me things that these young niggas can't tell me.
How old are you? What the fuck you got going on? Listen, it's not the initial thought that comes across the mind. Like, oh, I'm gonna get with this old nigga so he can teach me something. No one's thinking that shit. It's just sometimes if you with somebody older and you realize, like, this is what I like about this person is that I can learn something from them. Like, they really teach me a lot about what I don't know. I understand that, especially if you're in your early 20s. I think that's the first time I dated somebody. Well, no, I always dated somebody who was older than me, but like, I think I was like 21. He was 35. But
okay,
nigga turned me out. But it was what it was. So I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Do or don't, but sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be extremely fucking poor. You may get with an older nigga and he act like he 10 years younger than you. So it just it depends. But no, I don't ever get with nobody because of their bread.
Hey,
oh my God, you got money. I need to talk to you. I've never had that fucking mindset because my mama raised me to be independent. I've always had my own money, so money don't ever. I don't give a fuck about your dollars.
Okay.
Yes, please. I probably got more quarantine.
When you first introduce your partner to your friend group, you have any type of I don't want to say insecurities, but
hell no.
Yeah, like are you worried? Like them niggas like, ooh, this nigga might not be right, or they see something that you don't see.
Do I worry about those things?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If you want to tell me something, you can always tell me something.
Yeah, I don't think I worry about that either.
I don't worry about that shit. I don't have like a huge circle, so you might meet all my people within the first 30 days of fucking knowing me. Like, you know what I mean? This is all I got.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I don't know. That shit never really fazed me. But here's the other thing: a lot of people don't tell me nothing either. I don't know if there's like a fear in that or like what, but like don't nobody really. But for the most part, people can be honest enough.
Yeah.
You know, to be like, I just had a concern.
Yeah, they don't tell me either. Like,
yeah,
I'll always get it after the fact. Like, yeah, bro, like, wasn't right. I'm like, nigga, why didn't you tell me? It's like, that's your business. Nigga. I'm not in your business. You know,
it don't be the meeting the person.
Yeah,
it be what I'm saying about the person.
Okay.
Like, are you being fucking delusional right now? Or you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that type of shit I appreciate. So yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to this video.
Shout out to my couple of friends that be like, "Can I tell you something?"
I love those type of friends.
Yeah, but I haven't got that with my current. So yeah.
So you know the group I assembled, I told you about, right?
The Avengers?
That was the first. Yeah, that's the first. That's the first thing I told them niggas. Like, we was at the studio. I was like, nigga, I need you to be able to tell me yes and tell me no. Because I'm in Aquarius through and through. So my shit is grandiose, my nigga. I'll be like, hey, we can do an award show in 2 weeks. I need you to be like, chill.
Very grandiose thinking. We get real excited. We get real excited about the something to fill the void or the something that we've been needing and haven't had. So it can be blinding at times. You know what I mean? Like your daddy coming to pick you up from school, even though you ain't seen him in 2 years. My daddy's here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still, oh my God, this is meaningful. This means something. Like, not thinking about.
Okay. Since you took it there.
Well, we talking about it.
I remember vividly my dad only calling me like once a month. So no matter what I did, if I was outside playing football, basketball, just chilling, when the phone rang, I hauled ass there just to hear his voice.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, how are you doing? And for whatever reason, I always said I'm fine. And then he'd be like, he would just go into like, he missed me, this, that, and third. Just to hear that felt good to me.
A little reassurance go a long way. Now, how do you feel like if somebody that you are interested in is calling? It's damn near the same thing. You want to run to that fucking phone. You want to hear like that somebody is thinking about you, want to talk to you. Like, yeah.
Just that, and that's where it comes from. So just to have that, I fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that feeling. Like,
yeah.
Like you can get the world from me if you fuck with me.
God, you can get the world from me. And the next planet over.
Exactly. And the moon.
Yeah.
Which is bigger than the sun.
Nigga, pick a moon. You want to go to Jupiter, get one of them moons? Like, yeah, for sure.
So
terrible.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going into the tequila questions now.
Tequila questiones. Spicy. Let me take a sip.
Yeah, so for y'all who don't know, we're working on a new format. Champagne questions and tequila questions. The champagne questions are a little lighter, a little airier. You know what I mean? Light and low. Tequila, they're gonna hit you in your head. So, if your childhood attachment were a cocktail, what would be the main ingredient? Anxiety, avoidance, disorganized, and how does the flavor ruin the first date?
How does my childhood what?
Attachment style.
Okay, if it was a cocktail,
what's the main ingredient?
This is a terrible question for me because I don't know. I grew up with two older brothers to the point where I could damn near care less about my parents. I used to think about this all the time. If my parents died, I wouldn't care as long as I had my two brothers. So this is an interesting one. A cocktail. God, it's definitely got a shooter on top of it. I want to make it like this beautiful demise. Honestly, because here's the other part about my childhood is like I feel like certain parts of my childhood were great, but my two brothers were going through something completely different. So every time I think back on that happiness, it is coupled with sadness. Yeah. So, God, this is an adios, motherfucker. That's perfect. Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm the same boat. because I live two lives. I live, inside the house life, dealing with my mom crying because this man wasn't there, and then not multiple. I mean, my mom sound like a hussy, but
I know what you. Your mama not a hussy. I definitely get it.
But men coming through the house, go outside or go to church for a little while, so she can have alone time. I didn't understand that until I got older and I had my son. I'm like, yeah, go play.
Yeah. Not come back in the house.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, my childhood attachment would probably be avoidant, a little bit disorganized. Because I'm one of those people that don't believe things going to happen until it happens. So like I don't like planning because I don't want to be disappointed. So that's the first date. So it has to be like super locked in. I have to be like, okay.
I don't get that because my shit, if it don't happen, cool, I'm gonna go to sleep,
Right. I get that part, but
no, I get what you saying about the avoidant side of things and the double life kind of with it. And honestly, like mine is a double life as well, but when it came to my mama and like her husband's, that's why I say like adios, because it's a mixture of different liquors. You know what I mean? But the color is so pretty.
Yeah. Mine is more like Grey Goose and vodka. Grey Goose and cranberry. Excuse me, not vodka. Grey Goose and cranberry. Like inside the house, was a little bitter because my dad wasn't there. But then that bite from that Grey Goose outside, I had to grow up super fast.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Drink too many adios, you're gonna be sick. Okay.
Bruh.
You gotta be strong enough to handle it as
I
well.
haven't had one of those in so long. I might do that for my birthday. I never had one of those in so long.
I don't think I'll ever have one of them again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is a good one here. So for people who grew up, I'm gonna need you to put your professional bag on right now. For people who grew up with emotionally present but critical fathers, what's one habit that you have seen consciously unlearned What's one habit you still have to have consciously unlearned? So what's a habit you have to break still, even though your dad was in the crib?
He was emotionally available, but
he was emotionally present, but super critical. Like he was like, you get a B on a test, like, why do you get an A? You know what I'm saying? He's that dad. Like, you got an A, why you get an A+? He's that nigga.
Yeah, I think later on in life I would have appreciated that nigga. I would have been annoyed because I'm a child. My brain not fully developed. I'm in school. School is fucking hard. This is all I know. Till later on in life, having different responsibilities and being better because my dad made sure that I made A's. Okay, because making A's is like, it's not just like, oh, you're the best and you're doing a fucking great job. If you want a master's degree, okay, your GPA has to be at a certain point. If you're not at a 3.5 or above from getting when you got your bachelor's, you may not be accepted.
Okay.
A's mean more than just good report card. Oh, this look good, I can brag about you. If you really want to be something in life, this is exactly the type of hard work that it takes. Now, hard work gonna pay you. Okay, it's gonna pay you. But I don't know. I can't really relate. I think I would have just appreciated a present father, especially one that was emotionally available and maybe not critical. I don't have the type of father that's extremely critical. I feel like I can tell him all the bad things that I've done in my life, and he's gonna be like, not want to hear it, but he's gonna be like, oh, okay then. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't really relate to that.
So they say people who grew up with fathers like that become super overachievers and they get disappointed easily when the littlest thing goes wrong because they're so used to the critical, judgment from being in childhood.
Okay. Now, if you're getting a lot of criticism with no reassurance, then that may be what's tough. So if you made a B and you tried your fucking hardest and somebody led you to believe that, damn, that wasn't even good enough. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that's going to be tough. You're going to be super critical on yourself. But if you had a type of father who was like, God, you got a fucking B and I helped you study. Okay. Right. Like, you definitely need to make an A. But let me tell you something about this B. I watched you work hard. I watched you study. I watched you prepare for it, and you did do your best. Okay, yep. Let's just work on getting an A next time for whatever fucking reason. It just depends on the tone, how you talking to your fucking kid. Now, if your child brings you that much disappointment, then you need to work on your fucking self. You need to work on yourself because, reminder alert, like, sometimes parents don't realize the lasting effects that they have on their children, but this little person is somebody that you are building into being an adult one day. You stop being a child at a certain point, and then you got to be an adult forever. Good luck with that. Yeah.
So my mom, she was that when I was younger. So it was this is sloppy. Throw the paper away, write it again. If I can't read it, the teacher can't read it. She's that type of person. She's if you got a B, you gotta get an A. You can't handle D's because D's mean you're dumb. C's mean you're average, and nobody's fucking average in our house. So that's but then after I got older and she couldn't help me with my homework anymore, whatever the fuck I brought in the crib, she was like, all right.
We here now, just graduate.
You know what I mean? Like if I get a B in trig, she's like, nigga, I don't know what you did. I don't even know what this looks like. So
I get it.
And I get that now because I get a little, you know what I mean? Like if I fall short, I feel bad like I'm letting somebody down.
I feel that. If I fall short, I feel like it's like down there the end of the world sometimes. But that's
the thing is with us,
to get shit done.
No one knows we fall short. That's the crazy part.
No one ever knows that. I mean, our mamas find out because we tell them, but like that's the only person that would ever know. But other than that, no, we don't fall short. It's a real thing about being allergic to being fucking broke or being allergic to not being successful. That's why you have imposter syndrome.
Exactly. So, and then me and my cousin, me and him had this conversation all the time. My dad was never there. His dad was always there. But, their household was a little rough. So I was like, I hate that my father wasn't there. And I felt the way. And he would always tell me, sometimes having your dad not around is a good thing. So that gave me the thought process of, might want to just appreciate the situation I'm in.
You might. Everybody's situation is definitely different. It sucks for your cousin that's what was going on in his household, and it wasn't like the best treatment that he was receiving from a father that was present, right? But you cannot compare that to a father that's not present. Right. You know what I mean? Like either way it goes, like you always gonna be looking from the other side. Like, okay, your dad be yelling at you, but at least you got your daddy, and it's like, bitch, my daddy be beating my motherfucking ass. You better be glad your daddy not here. Like it's always gonna be. And then there's also like that, subconscious like animosity of seeing people who do have their father in their life and it's loving and it's encouraging and all of that shit. And then that's something that you'll never have at the same time. So there's a lot of moving parts here when it comes to like dad issues and what's better or what's worse.
Yeah. So with that, I get emotional. Like I get physically emotional when I see a whole family, like a mom, a dad, and a kid. Like when I see that in public, I get emotional. When I see somebody, having like a TV sitcom moment with their child, my eyes starts to well up.
You be happy.
I never had that.
Yeah.
So, I remember as a kid watching Family Matters. And I think I cried on one episode. It wasn't even like a deep ass episode. It was just an episode. I was like, why am I crying? You know,
plenty fucking episodes where there was Family Matters or Full House or Fresh Prince. Like, well, we all know that episode.
Yep.
On Fresh
And I think that's why when people always ask me Fresh Prince or Martin, I always lean toward Fresh Prince because I felt what he was going through.
Oh, I could still remember the first time I seen that episode, and it was like gut wrenching.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, like I feel you. Like I don't know why, but also he was able to turn and like hug his uncle, which also reminded me, like, yes, I still have family. Thank you to all the TV shows that helped raise me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And the fact it was Chicken George too. Like up to that moment, we looked at Chicken George as wholesome. That, you know what I mean? We didn't look at him as like he was the most worst dad on earth. Now he's the worst dad in TV history now. Like, so
they should have picked somebody else.
They should have.
Yeah. But that's okay. Let the young man get his money. Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this one.
You'll know you're dating a man with daddy issues if, number one, he has a hard time standing on his own 2 feet. He needs you or somebody else, mainly a woman, to do it for him, whether that's financially, whether that's emotionally, you name it. Another way that you can tell a man may have daddy issues is his anger issues or his vices and or addictions to cope with whatever deficit he feels he has. Or you can also tell if he's a womanizer. Most men grow up with some form of toxic masculinity from the men or the man or father in their life who's told them the more women you have, or who's shown them and modeled that to them, the more women you have, the more of a man you are. And so that can show up as a man having multiple baby mamas and or not being a present father because his father wasn't present.
Or he gay.
So I was with her and for like 2 seconds, and then because my godfather, may he rest in peace, was a pimp, like a bona fide pimp. Like my mama, you know, they had those type of friends. And then my other godfather is like, he was a big ass drug dealer. So it wasn't like.
Where your hoes?
Huh?
Nothing. No.
Nigga. Okay. And that's the thing, right? Because of the way I speak sometimes and the way I act sometimes, it's assumed that I have hoes. I don't have hoes. It's me and my dog.
Oh yes, people expect me to have hoes too. I get it. I just let it go. But I probably was a pimp in my past life.
Yeah.
My great grandmother was a hoe, so yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, you know, so
prostitute. Is that better? I don't know.
Until she starts saying womanizing, like some niggas just like
gay.
Womanizing. Yeah.
Oh, womanize. Yeah.
Oh, you wildin'. Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation, I guess. About
like some people like womanizing. They just like being with a lot of different women. You know,
it's still trying to fill a void.
It's still 3-1 now. So you know, women gonna have to share. That's just life.
Exactly.
You know, so
share what exactly?
Peen.
You saying at some point women just gonna have to share peen?
So no, you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
Listen, I'm just asking a question to make sure I'm clarifying. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
So what I'm saying is, it's 3 women to every 1 man.
Ratio.
This is my godfather's like theory anyway. Shout out to Silk. 3 women to 1 man. So if your man cheats, you can't be upset because there's not enough men to go around. This is what he says. So it's either you're going to be gay or you're just going to accept that your man cheated. That's the childhood I had. That's the childhood I grew up in.
Okay.
That's not what I believe because I don't cheat.
Okay.
But that's what my godfather and all the old heads used to tell me.
To justify cheating.
Exactly. And that's why Big Mama didn't care if
Because
Pop
there's
went out.
more
Because
women, you should probably fuck them.
you don't control your peen. Just live free. Just don't bring nothing home. That's the 70s, the 60s generation was teaching us in the 80s.
Cool.
So, yep.
Shout out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to y'all. That sucks for y'all. Wow, what a wonderful way to grow up. I want to be a backyardigan.
Uncles,
yeah,
uncles,
I get it, especially for the time and the movies that were out, and Dolomite.
Yeah,
but I'm like coffee. Good.
Bro, walking around with a sawed off. Yeah, man.
Erasers in my phone. Clothes falling off.
The 70s.
I love those movies. Okay.
I might make one.
Help, Lord.
Yeah. It won't get far because I'm going full blaxploitation. I'm not doing I'm gonna get you sucker. I'm doing like full blaxploitation. Like it's going like listen here, sucker. Like it's gonna be one of those. Like you know what I mean?
Like Black Dynamite.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be one. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Yeah.
Oh God, that's
funny. So how much does modern dating anxiety play a part in your life? Like triple texting, running away immediately. How's that? Does that play a part in your life?
I've never been a triple texter.
I hate a double texter, so yeah, I'm not triple texting.
You can double text me if you want to. That's up to you. But I've never been a triple or a double texter. If I've called you, I'll never call you again. If I text you and you ain't answer, I'll never text you again. That's it. That's all.
You know what they do now?
What that?
They'll text you. And if you take too long, they'll put a question mark or exclamation point on the message that they just sent you.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about all that. I do have a life, okay? Like, you can put all the question marks and googly eyes you fucking want to, but like, I do have a life. If I'm working, I'm working. If I'm on the phone, I'm on the phone. If I'm asleep, I'm asleep. If I
they'd be like,
or your phone call, I just do. Like, that's not.
You want to go out to eat, and then
fucking
you don't
anxious ass attachment. I don't have to answer to that. I don't have to feed into
you get like an hour, you get a question mark.
I don't have to feed into your symptoms. This is the thing. Like, people have rules, but like, don't nobody own nobody.
So that comes from fear of abandonment. That's from
fear of abandonment.
That's what that is. Double texting, triple texting, because your father didn't answer questions for you when you was a child.
Then you should be okay. You should be all right. So ain't nothing changed. You walk away and go figure it out for your damn self. Like the whole like woe is me of the whole matter is just like let it the fuck go. At some point, like regardless of your wounds and your issues, you start making real decisions. Especially if you're aware of your bullshit. No. No, it's a no for me.
Okay. So, you know the term your father is the woman's
yuck. I hate that fucking term. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
the first man you fell in love with.
I don't fucking like that term. Oh my God, you're gonna marry somebody that's like your father. I don't know that nigga. I don't know that nigga. And if I did, why the fuck am I fantasizing about me being with somebody that's just like my daddy? I promise you I'm gonna want the fucking opposite.
Yeah, they say that most women
yuck, gross, disgusting.
Like
statement.
they have the similar traits of their dad.
Listen, that's cool. I understand when it comes to traits, especially if your father was in your life, you like what you like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you were spoiled, like all of those things you do expect from a man to do this, to do that, to, you know what I'm saying? XYZ, right? Because that's what your daddy showed you. Okay, cool. I just don't like the term because it just puts an infatuation on a father, which I find fucking disgusting. But let me put my shoulders down because I didn't have my daddy in my life. So obviously I relate differently. But anytime I've ever heard that shit, I just been gross. Yeah.
They say about that's what they say about us with our mamas too.
And I get that shit, and I still find that shit fucking emotionally ancestral fucking nasty.
I'm like every woman I've ever been with has been nothing like my mom.
So being a man and wanting somebody like your mother is one thing. If she is successful, if she's driven, if she's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool. But if your mom like takes care of you, babies you, like other shit like that shit make it fucking weird. So now you want a woman that babies you. Now you want a woman that follows you around everywhere, asks you questions about every single thing your whole fucking like. Grow the fuck up. Ew, yuck.
Because my mom's like 5'9".
Yeah.
All my women short. You know what I mean? Except for a couple of them, but all of them for the most part were short. Like my mom's in the military 20 years. Like that nigga's a stone cold killer. Like he's on the couch sleep. Do not touch her, nigga. She will get up and whoop your ass, nigga. Like thinking she's somewhere else. So,
and she heard you come in.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she heard it. She just didn't move.
Yeah. So
that's the choice.
Shout out to Sarge. That nigga, she man.
Shout out to that's funny.
Sergeant first class. It is, nigga. But yeah, so I don't get that either. I've heard women say, well, my daddy did this for us. My daddy, he made sure that we were taken care of, this, that, and the third. So I need a man similar to that,
Okay, good.
Right.
I'm glad that was shown to you in your life, and you have a different appreciation or a different, like, maybe your cutoff game is a lot better. You know what I mean? Like maybe you really, really set in on your boundaries, all of that shit. Great. I think that's amazing. The shit that, well, I'm not judging, but where I see where, certain women may fall short, is like, goddamn, you literally let your daddy do everything. So you're going to be a little girl your whole fucking life. Good for you. Yeah. There's just something about being a grown woman that I fucking love.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate a woman that can do things on her own.
Yeah.
You can change your tire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can change the bulb in your headlight.
Yeah, I can.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you don't have to do it, but you know how to do it.
I've done these things. Yeah.
You know like I've seen women who are all thumbs when that happens. Like the fucking tire goes flat. I'm like, you have a spare? Yeah, it's in the car. Then why are you still sitting on the side of the road? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
if you don't know how to change it, if you don't have a jack, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly understand that. Get your thumbs to working because you're missing some components of how you can help yourself, right? But you know what to do, how to do. So if you got to call your daddy for that, like, it's understood, right? But like, knowing how to do something is important when you can't call somebody.
Exactly.
Just throwing that out there. So if you only rely on daddy all the time, what you gonna do when you got a flat and you in Florida and your daddy in Arizona?
Exactly.
Figure it the fuck out, and hopefully you have the type of father that'll do for you, but also show you how to do shit.
And how do you feel about? Because this pisses me off when I hear about it.
What?
When the daddy does everything for his daughter, right? But then she gets married, and he's literally handing her over to another man to do everything that he did for her.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
So she's never learning anything.
Yeah, I mean, hey, some people like to set their life up like that. I'm not mad at it. I'm sure it's a good life that you can get handing off as far as being taken care of. I wish that somebody took care of me the way I take care of me. I don't think I'll ever have that. But I'm not bitter behind it either because my mama told me to be independent. But I get it. I understand it. I'm not like bitter towards it. Like, that's good for you. I just can't relate.
So best friend, when he got married the first time, I think what he said, like the first 3 months, him and his ex-wife got into like a big argument. and he called her dad.
Yeah.
Her dad literally said, "That's your woman now. I have nothing to do with it," and hung up the phone.
Yeah, good. That's your woman. What you want me to do? Whoop
right.
Nah. Don't be calling me about your lady, dog.
Exactly.
That's yours.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. Last question.
You don't call my daddy?
Yeah.
And what you wanted him to do to me?
Yeah, exactly. The term daddy issues is often used as a lazy insult. You know, that's a quick out.
Yeah.
You know, yo, you have daddy issues. You need to calm down. You and your daddy issues. You need to chill. How do we reclaim that phrase to be a conversation about healing and not just a punchline for dating?
I mean, just accept it and don't be afraid to say, like, yeah, you do have daddy issues, but it doesn't define you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't have to. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever been like closed off to anybody because I've had daddy issues. I think I've been open to everybody because I have daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've dated every color, like, you know. So, but I don't know. It's just when you feel like you're the person, or when you are the person that has literally gone through daddy issues in the most negative way, it's just it's always bittersweet. Like you said, when you see people and their families, it's like, I'm happy for you, but there's something sad inside of me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fill that void because that's just gone. That's what that's the part that's accepted. You know what I mean? I can't make my dude like feel a void for any daddy issues that I have. I mean, like, and I don't even know what the fuck they are at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Besides like my detachment, you can go. You can always go, but that's for anybody. I don't even have to be dating you. You can be my friend, you can be my mama. I don't give a fuck. Everybody can get the fuck on. But yeah, I definitely attribute that to my dad.
Yeah. Me and my father, before he passed, he apologized for not being there. And I was so like confused because at that point I was like, what, 40? So I was like, what are you apologizing for? He said, I wasn't there for you. I'm like, I'm 40, dog. Like, he's like, bro, like, I never was upset at you about not being there. Like, you not being a dad, I wasn't mad at that. That was not what I was upset about.
Yeah.
You as a man, because I grew up to be a man, the things you did as a man did not sit right with me. So I was like, yeah, no.
That's what
I can't be around you.
Apologizing for, though.
Huh?
I said that's what it sounds like he's apologizing for. I understand when it's like you get to a certain age, especially like when you're a teenager, you know, but like when you get older, like in your 20s, 30s, 40s, like, it's just like, okay, you wasn't there. Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
With it.
But the apology is like the acknowledgement. And I think it's the deeper part of that, the part where you needed him and he wasn't there at any point in life. That's the apology. Yeah.
So
that's tough. That's appreciated. That sucks. But it's appreciated at the same time because time has already passed. But like some acknowledgement do mean something. It's like, now I'm not dumb out here, you know, and you are a human being and you felt some type of way, whether you want to fully explain it or not. But the apology is always necessary. You know, my daddy did.
What's that?
Sometimes when you think back on your childhood, like you can misinterpret some things, right?
Yeah.
I misinterpreted some things as far as like me pushing my dad away.
Okay.
Like it's my fault that we don't have a relationship. And it's also my fault that we do have a relationship. It is conditional. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think at some point in my 20s, I had apologized to him because our conversation had gotten better as far as like that relationship. You know what I mean? Like that had developed, being able to talk to him on the phone. You know what I mean? Especially with joining the military. I had no idea he was in the military. So we had a lot to talk about. But I was really like reflecting on some shit. Must have been like maybe 22, 23. But I apologized to him. He allowed me to do so. As if I literally fucking did something. The nigga that called me once in a while, the nigga that would call me 10 days after my fucking birthday. The nigga that wouldn't send me shit. The nigga that would send for my brothers, but not for me. I apologize. And he let me do it.
Yeah.
And then by the time I was in my late 20s, somewhere around 28, 29, it really hit me like, nigga, you really ain't shit. Okay. How the fuck would you let me do that? Feel bad. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, from the beginning of this conversation, when you said something about people pleasing, that's when it really hit me, because it's like, I know that I've done that, do that from time to time, have to stop myself. But yeah. So
when he apologized, he was in the hospice already. And, me being me and, the way my mama raised me, I was like, I forgave you. I forgave you a long time ago. Whether it was true or not, that's between me and Buddha. Like, but that's what I told him, so he can be at peace. That's that people pleasing part of it.
Okay, I get that, but you don't feel like there's any side of you that received some sort of relief when you heard that apology?
Yeah, I felt like that little 10-year-old boy that ran back in the house that had that conversation with my dad, so he's saying how I'm doing, waiting on my birthday, see if I got a birthday card in the mail from him. It all came back that day, but I was also, upset, had the guard up.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also, after that point, visit him like every day until the day he passed. And then, after a while, his friends stopped coming, you know what I mean? Because he kept getting worse and he didn't want to see him like that. And I was there, my little brother, like my little brother that he had outside of my mom's, he came. And he was like, I need you to look out for him, this, that, and the third. I'm like, he grown. Like, this nigga's like 20-something, but you talking about look out for him. And he's like, I know, but y'all brothers. So, he did the whole thing and all that. So, and the weird part is, after he passed, I'm probably the only person that go visit his grave.
That's okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm in the veteran cemetery, just sitting there with him,
yeah,
having those conversations that we didn't have, and that helped out a lot. That calmed down a lot of the avoidance and the anger, and all that good stuff. So
that apology meant something to you in the hospital.
It did.
Because that's why you kept showing up. That's why you continue to show up. I think it was definitely necessary, something that you did need, and something that was healing for like the inner child. The adult is like, man, nigga, I'm grown,
Right.
But the child is like that one that needed that. I need to hear it, like, gotta believe it, all of that. So that's why you kept showing up. So I guess like part of that continuing to show up is your healing, having those conversations, and then still being there at his gravesite and everything, having conversations. So yeah, it sucks the way things play out, for sure. But also the way that things ended made it a little bit more bittersweet in a good way.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
And like at his funeral, because it happened like in the height of COVID, so you only have like an X amount of people there. I kept looking around. I was like, as much as he did for everybody else, because that's all I heard growing up. Like, my father did this. My father's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had a story about him but me. So I was like, he deserved more than 20 people to be sitting here to say goodbye to him.
Yeah, for sure. For everything that you had to miss out on, for fucking sure. It should have been, at least 122 people here.
Exactly. So I hugged my mom, I hugged my brother. And said goodbye to him. So and I still go see him to this day, like at least once a month, maybe twice. I'll sneak out there and go see him.
I love that for you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's definitely meaningful. So continue to do so. Continue to have them conversations. Hell yeah.
All right, let me get we got 2 more videos. No, 3 more videos. Excuse me.
3 more, he said.
Yeah, 3 more. Here we go. The other ones we can live without those.
Okay.
When a man has a father wound, he's unable to emotionally satisfy his woman because he's too concerned with how appreciated and respected do I feel by her, instead of how emotionally connected do I feel with her. As a child, his father criticized him a lot and only rewarded him for performing. His emotions didn't matter, so he's lost connection to that part of himself. So when his woman shows her healthy emotions like anger or unhappiness, instead of seeing it as a valuable signal for connection, he feels threatened. He says, "You don't appreciate all my hard work," because that's what the wounded boy inside of him clings onto for a sense of self-worth. He defends, avoids accountability, and withdraws because his worst fear is feeling like I'm falling short somewhere. If a man heals, he'll feel whole and loving enough within himself to relax, feel, soothe, and protect his woman's emotions, rather than projecting his childhood rage and sadness onto her through back and forth logical arguments.
Very, very, very well explained. Very well said.
That was me with my ex the first 3 years. That was me.
How old were you?
39, 40, 41.
Okay. Sometimes take us a little while to have these realizations, but thankfully social media is making everyday experiences a lot more relevant. So yeah, extremely relatable, but understood. And then that's the other thing, like you still young at this time. I mean, I know you still feel young than a bitch, but some things just go unnoticed. But throughout life, you have remained responsible, remain like a good guy, like your reputation intact, all of that, because you made that choice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I could be a stripper with 6 kids right now.
I mean,
with my daddy issues, bitch. But I chose to make money another way. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am pretty much a stripper with 6 kids. It's just different.
Yeah, because
my kids are my businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like, or my clients or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Oh. That seems like a hard question.
My fear, or not really fear, my cautiousness of getting a woman pregnant, is that stemming from my father wound? Like it's I'm very careful of who I lay with and the possibilities of getting them pregnant.
Why?
To the point where if I think I might get them pregnant, I will literally just stop having sex with them.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
You're asking me to answer something about you, but I'm not getting like enough context. Like I can give you the reasons why you do certain things, but I can't give you a reason. Like you gotta tell me a little bit more. Is it something about the caliber of women that you're sleeping with at the time where it's like, I for damn sure no, I don't want to get you pregnant because I want to choose. I want to be this kind of father. I want this. I want that. Or is it like what?
Some of them are like that.
Baby mama, like, damn, I can fuck the shit out of you. I can put my foot on your motherfucking head. Okay, back shots, everything. But get you pregnant? Hell no. Now that I feel like we close to that because this pussy's so good, I got to let you go.
Some people are like that. Some people is like,
nigga, we talking about you.
Yeah. So some people I look at, I'm like, I really can't see you as the mother of my child. Then there's some of them that were like super dope, super, you know what I mean? Like that, like Claire Huxtable type ass motherfuckers. And I still was like, I don't know. You know, like I was very apprehensive.
With fucking responsibilities, right?
Okay.
So it's like, can I measure up to these responsibilities, to this woman, to this caliber, right? That's one thing if we're looking at a Claire Huxtable, okay? Because what's the downside to putting a baby inside of Claire Huxtable? You're gonna have a responsible mother. That baby gonna be taken care of. Everything gonna be good, and she got the mindset to co-parent if y'all was to ever fall out, right? So, do you fear a commitment or what? Because you make a baby, that's a long-term commitment. That's the rest of your life. Is there something about that, like? Or for a fact, like when it comes to certain people that you probably talked to or slept with, it's like I would never think about a future with you, let alone a fucking child. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I equate a child with marriage. I always did that. Like if I'm going to have a baby with you, nigga, we getting married. So I feel like if I don't see myself getting married to you, I don't feel like I should have a child with you.
That's crazy. I can see myself having babies with people, but not marrying them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then there's some people, it's not even that. Some people I want to marry. Like the last one, I wanted to marry her. It's just, I don't know. Like you said, a child's forever.
A child is forever. That's cool because that's your kid. But it's really like the relationship that you have with that person that you made a baby with for forever. You're going to have a good relationship with your kid because you know you're going to be a good dad. But it's definitely the person. Can you look at this person and be like, you know what? I could deal with your attitude, your bullshit, or whatever, even if I'm not with you for 18 years. There are some people that are like that. Where it's like, you that cool. Like, we cool.
Right.
We can be together. You know what I'm saying? We can play on top. We cool. It's nothing. You just met a really, really cool, like-minded person that ain't about no bullshit. Cool. You got other people where it's like, damn, you fine, but fuck you dirty. Have a baby with you.
Right. So
I'm surprised I met you. Yeah.
So so like my son's mom. Like we don't have that we made a baby together connection.
Yeah.
So if I don't talk to her, you know what I mean? I don't have that obligation feeling of I need to speak to her. You know, like we were friends in high school, we were together, but then she did a lot of wild shit.
And that's cool.
After, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I couldn't
it's
forget.
Cool now. I wasn't cool at all. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but like the mother of my child is like, I feel like nigga, we a family. You know what I mean? Like that video we had when it's like, if you date somebody who has kids, you in a polyamory relationship because they're together forever. You know what I'm saying?
Don't call it that. Yeah, but yeah, so fucking disgustingly. Yes, don't say that.
Right. So
I get it.
It's almost like that though.
Well, you know, no, but yes, but no, I don't agree. But I see where you're coming from. I agree.
Okay. But yeah, so that's I don't know.
Parentifying kids and emotional fucking familial incest is like gross. But I get where you're coming from. If you're with somebody and they have kids, you make a choice. Yeah. Make a choice. You gotta make a real choice. Some people only care about the mama and they be like, fuck them kids, and they gonna treat them any kind of way because like fuck them kids, you can put them out the house, fuck them kids. Never see them again, they can care less because they got you, they control you. That's so weird. And then on the other side, you have genuine people who really, really fucking like kids, maybe never had none, but they could care less if they yours or theirs, together, adopted, whatever the fuck. They just love family.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at because for the most part, I didn't have one. So I built family.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. A daddy wound will make you build a family anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Daddy issues.
I find that a lot of fathers don't realize that the way that they mistreat women becomes the weight that their daughters have to carry. If you are a father to a daughter, I need you to watch this video in its entirety because I'm going to be saying some very important things. Even if you give your daughter everything, if you disrespect women, if you lie to them, cheat on them, use them, abandon them, that energy does not vanish. It's absorbed. It's inherited. Because daughters don't just carry your love, they carry your unresolved cycles. She watches how you move, even when you think she's not paying attention. And what she sees, she begins to internalize. It shapes her attachment style. It influences how she receives love or how she fears it. The nervous system learns early. Is love safe? Is it secure? Is it real? And if you, as her father, were the first man to show her inconsistency or emotional neglect, that has now become her template. But this goes deeper than behavior. It's energetic. It's karmic. A father's unresolved karma with women will fall on his daughter. She now becomes the vessel that the karmic debt is either repeated or cleared. This is why you'll see daughters dating men who carry the same exact wounds or even the same cruelty as their father inflicted on someone else. And it's not even that she deserves it, but the soul has to resolve what was not healed within the lineage. If you want to protect your daughter's spirit, you have to do the work. You have to heal your wounds. You have to right your wrongs with the women that you've harmed. You got to stop repeating the same patterns. Karmic debt dissolves with accountability and change. Your daughter's healing doesn't begin with her. It begins with you. And if you won't do it for yourself, do it for the little girl who may otherwise have to carry what was never hers to begin with. Speak differently. Love differently. Because your daughter may be the light of your life, but she's also the one who's going to feel the shadows that you leave behind. Protect her.
Okay. I mean, some parts of it I definitely agree. I think that, thank God I'm not a full-blown lesbian. But if I'm dating a woman, I don't treat women nicely. There's nothing about me that wants to either.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to a man, I would say, not that I'm docile, but I'm a little bit more hesitant to do or like say certain things. With a woman, I'll be like, bitch, fuck you.
Okay.
Don't about your business either. I don't give a fuck. But like sometimes with men, I'm a little slower to say something. Yeah. Because I like to watch things play out. Maybe because I like to watch patterns when it comes to men. When it comes to women, I don't give a fuck what it is. You can just go. Or I'm just going to dog the shit out of you if you let me. Damn, that's terrible.
I'm glad you heard that.
That's why I don't do relationships with women.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have a daughter.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't feel like, I'm the first man she fall in love with. But I do feel like I'm the first example of what a man is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so like I get it. You gotta have a life, this, that, and the third. But if you out wilding in front of your kids, they just think that's okay to do things like that. You know what I mean? Like if you talk a certain way, they mimic you. Like that's what kids do.
Yeah.
So if I had a daughter, I definitely will move extremely careful. Even with my son, I didn't show him everything because I knew he soaked it up.
Listen.
The first week of school, he was going in there and he was saying, I think he was saying like cracker. Like he was like cracker. He kept saying cracker because I said cracker around the house. So
sorry.
So, you know what I mean? So the teacher was like, he He can't be saying that in school. I'm like,
sorry.
So, yeah, but I get that. Yeah, you have to be a reflection of what you at least want her to look at, you know. So,
Child, I don't even know. I'm probably like the most like my daddy. Honestly, out of me and my two brothers, I might be. I
get that a lot.
I look like my daddy.
It's weird. It's weird because like he wasn't around. Like my dad left when I was 6. I saw him again when I was 12. Then I saw him again at 17, 22, and then I ain't seen him again until I was in my 30s. But literally everybody that known him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody that knows him, they literally like, yo, you move, you laugh, you do everything just like him. And I was like, I don't know how. I ain't never seen this nigga before. But it's like, I don't know either, but that's just what it is. Like everything is him.
I get it. Hell yeah. I don't know how my daddy treated women.
Right.
No idea. No
Me
idea.
neither.
But I don't know. I must just got two fine ass parents because I mean, my mama been married a bunch of times. My daddy didn't have a bunch of hoes. Where you want me to fall in line at, Pippin? Okay, like, but I definitely get it. I mean, you hear all the time, like when a man has daughters, a bunch of daughters, back to back to back to back, it's like, damn, he must be dogging the shit out of bitches. Okay, so I understand like the revival of that wound for sure, for sure. But I don't know if fathers want to do better, they will. If men want to do better, they fucking will.
Absolutely.
You get to a certain age and a certain point where you make a choice. Somebody can give you so many examples to your bullshit. That's up to you.
Right.
Yeah, do better. Do something to make my fucking life better. Otherwise,
absolutely.
Go stand inside of a tree.
Damn. I'm thinking about the Will Smith episode. He's like,
why you didn't want me, man?
Right. He's like, he didn't teach me how to fight. He didn't teach me how to talk to girls.
Like, none of that. But I didn't get none of that anyway. Yeah. All I was really told was, you know, and I love my mama, but she didn't really tell me like a whole lot about dating or no shit like that. She was telling me to be independent. She said, if you marry a man for his money, understand that man can leave you whenever he wants to. And when he leaves, what do you have? Shit.
Right.
Enough said. Okay. I'm always got my own. Or I'm at least stack and save or something. Cause
my mom, no matter where I went, like if I went like on a team trip, she's like, take this $10. Because no matter where you are, you can hop in a cab and give them $10. They can get you somewhere that you can get to me. Like she always did that.
That's cute. No, that's cute as hell.
Yeah,
that must be like a son thing.
You know what I mean? Like my mom, she's like, you gotta
now
learn
we're
how
getting
to
into
cook.
mama wounds because learn
how to cook, learn how to clean, because ain't no woman gonna take care of you. Nobody want to take care of no
nasty nigga.
Right.
Mama told me that.
Yeah, she said no woman gonna take care of no grown ass man.
Nah.
I want to tell her that she lied because I know a bunch of niggas getting taken care of, but
I've done that once or twice in my life.
Yeah.
So
but yeah.
Emotional damage. Yeah.
All right, last video.
So we've already talked about what happens whenever he has mommy issues, but what happens when he has daddy issues? Quick disclaimer, I'm going to focus on men who were abandoned by their fathers, aka went and grabbed a gallon of milk and never came home type shit. He's going to seek validation for the rest of his life, and even when he has it, it's not going to be enough. He's always going to wonder if he's good enough, and the answer is always going to be no. While his mom was there to coddle his emotions, his dad wasn't there to help him learn how to play, how to roughhouse, and therefore he doesn't know how to control his aggression. He doesn't know what it looks like, he doesn't know when it's appropriate and when it's inappropriate, and he doesn't know how to draw boundaries around his behavior. He's going to have a rocky relationship history, he's going to have bad attachment styles, he's going to be quick to jump into a codependent relationship, you name it. Antisocial and risk-taking tendencies and behaviors, this is like drug addiction, this is like crime, this is like not making friends because he's not bold enough to, so maybe he's an introvert, maybe he's a hermit, maybe he's got daddy issues. He's going to have anxiety. He's going to have a bad work ethic, and he's going to be afraid of the unknown. So you know what that means? It means he's going to be half-assed in the relationship. He's going to be afraid of intimacy, so he's going to fucking ghost you. And guess what else? He's afraid to fucking marry you. That's for fucking sure. Sounds kind of rough. It is, and it should be. And why wouldn't it be? Men with daddy issues go on to project and demonize women with terminology such as daddy issues, which is weaponized to oppress women. Meanwhile, they're guilty of the same thing. Why? Because our parents play an emotionally fundamental role in our lives and our development. Yet these are the same men that will go on to stigmatize all women with any kind of stereotypical behavior that they deem unnecessary and unfit. Half the time, it's having a body count of anything higher than 0. So you know what? Even as a guy with issues myself, like I just mentioned, and no, I have not told my story yet, guess what? I have 0 sympathy. Because welcome to the club. You made your bed, now lay in it.
I mean, real tall, he ain't lying about what he said. You know, at least, and I like that he was still honest about his own self in there as well. But yeah, I think that he made a lot of great points. And I think that's something that a lot of men don't know about daddy issues, is just how unavailable and avoidant that they can be because of it. And I understand, like, when it comes to boldness and all of that, that's something that your daddy do show you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's something that my father showed me, even though I only had him consistently for the first 8 years of my life. As far as risk taking and being bold, like that's definitely something that he showed me. As far as like self-confidence and all of that shit, my father, definitely showed me that the first 8 years of my life, for sure. And if I talk to him today with the relationship that we have, it's not as encouraging, but from a childhood perspective and growing up, like, it's extremely fucking meaningful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't my good mama.
Yeah, being bold. Yeah. My dad wasn't around for that. My mom, my grandmother taught me how to fight.
That's another thing. These are different dynamics. You had a mama that was a soldier and a grandma who taught you how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the village kind of steps in for you as far as you being a young man, young boy growing into a man. That's extremely fucking meaningful. You definitely need a grandma to teach you how to fight if your daddy ain't in your life.
Right.
Yeah. Shit, you could have been a boxer, nigga, if you would have kept up and, your grandma encouragement. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to the grandmas who are the best.
She always said my left hand was lazy.
Thank you, Grandma. I needed to hear that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but
right.
Yeah. Shit.
Any final words?
I'm gonna cry in the corner.
Okay, same. Yeah. He was gonna get me through though.
Yeah, just be. I guess what's my toast? Just be good. Just be around. Be around for the kids. Like, just because you don't get along with the mom, the kids ain't do nothing, man. They ain't asked to be here.
Hopefully, even if you don't get with the mother, she doesn't weaponize the children against you, and you can still spend time with them and teach them some shit. Because I know that's also a thing. There's a lot of mothers that cause daddy issues. Let's not point that out there. Okay.
And and don't use the term daddy issues as a weapon. That's my toast. Because
all you're doing is telling on yourself, you little bitch.
That part.
All right. My final words. Okay, ladies with daddy issues that were in every form that were discussed during the videos here. Continue to maintain your awareness of these issues and try your best not to fall into the people-pleasing nature because of what you may be lacking from a father. Okay. No one else is going to be your daddy. All right. But you are.
No matter how many times you call him that.
No matter how many times you call him that shit just cute, but it don't mean nothing. We know that. But yeah, reflect on what it is that you need. Don't force it because you can't change nobody, but the right person at the right fucking time is going to give you everything as long as you keep your eyes peeled. Okay.
That part.
Yeah, I'll be walking past my blessings, child. Yeah, but other than that, stay tuned. Ooh, yeah, stay tuned. We got a couple things coming up for sure. A few visitors on the podcast, and hopefully we can be a visitor to somebody else's. And
you know how we hate visiting.
You know, we actually love it. It's y'all that hate it. Shit, but shit. We be excited to talk shit.
We're gonna invite some people in the crib. You know what I mean? Get
yeah.
a little sip on.
I hope y'all appreciate the difference between like the tequila and the champagne questions for sure, because that's how we live about it. But yeah, I'm so sorry you guys have daddy issues. Seek therapy.
Go see the lady.
Yeah, unless you're successful, then you keep doing you, because baby, money cures all.
And especially if you got a wet bar in the house too. So
oh my God, I'm gonna build one.
Oh, see, told you, get a wet bar.
I know, I am. I'm building a wet bar, y'all. If y'all have any suggestions, leave me alone. Never mind.
Oh, you ain't gonna listen to them things anyway, but okay.
No, but y'all can send me some. I like videos. Y'all can send me some videos or some shit. And then I'll actually watch it.
Some wet bar videos.
Yeah, please, because I'll build that shit. I'm very crafty, even with the nails. Yeah. But all right, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. If you don't like this podcast for whatever odd ass reason, then we have plenty others to listen to under the Sarcarrogance umbrella. SMG, gang. Y'all know what it is. Buy the merch.
I wrote it down. How many shows we have?
Yeah.
I think we like at 15 right now, for real.
Okay.
That's a lot of niggas. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're
welcome. We talking about a plethora of personalities that y'all can sift through if you like, but definitely continue to support. We appreciate y'all for sure, especially y'all have been here from the beginning, and we just now episode 99. So yeah, thanks. But yeah, so
you lasted 4 years. I'm proud of y'all.
4 years, 99 episodes. Look at us. Progress. Lord. Okay, we celebrate the small victories over here. So
yes, we do.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I don't know if I love y'all yet, but we'll see when we see. Bye.
This is Sarcarrogance.